It has coffee themed, coffee infused. And if you guys have been in my channel, you guys know coffee is my thing. So if you're curious to see about just the brand Winky Lux, that you can only order it online, it's inexpensive, or infused products are in here, and a full face of makeup, and the coffee, then keep watching. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears, and thank you so much for pushing the little play button. I really appreciate it. Now, today, we're going to do a one brand tutorial from Winky Lux. Now, their brand, they're a little bit innovative because makeup nowadays, everything is the same. Things tend to be really boring. Now, a lot of things are being creative. Yeah. You guys are catching that trend too? Well, today, I ordered a full face of makeup from Winky Lux. I haven't tried nothing from their brand, like absolutely nothing. But I'm going to show you in just a second why I decided to do this one brand tutorial. Before we begin, I want to remind you, please consider subscribing. And please push the little notification bell, because it will let you know when my videos are uploaded. And just a reminder, I load every Monday and Friday. And remember to follow me on all my social medias at Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and even Snapchat, all with the exact same handle, at Enidbluesinger. As well as my IMDb page, because I am an actress as well, Enidbluesinger. And right now, I am working on my blues and jazz album. Went in yesterday to work a little bit on my 5th song. All included is called It Was So Little Child. It was so little child. So it's going to be a fun song for me. And you guys to enjoy too. For no further ado, let's jump into this one brand Winky Lux makeup demo tutorial first impressions. Well, welcome back, my dears. Now, just so you know, I did get this Winky Lux package like a couple days ago. I have not opened it because I was waiting until filming day, and it's Sunday. Just so you know, May, Sunday, 2019. So, let's open this up together. And it comes to like in this shoebox with Winky Lux on it. Cool. Let's see what's inside. Now, welcome back. Now, as stated in the intro, a lot of these products are coffee themed, infused. I haven't tried any of these products, so this is going to be as much a surprise to you as it is to me. So, I'm going to try to do everything the order that I normally do it. Eyes, then face. I don't know how anything works. I literally have both of my cups of brushes because I don't know what I will be using. I don't know how things work, the pigmentation, what brush will work better for what. So I don't know if by the end of this it's going to be a neutral look, a soft look, a soft glam look, or I'm just going to be dramatic. No clue. Or I'm going to be just simply glam. Now, the box is cute. It says, but first, makeup. I can agree to that. It's all like wrapped up nicely in this paper, like wrapping paper. Just before we begin, I just want to let you guys know I'm not affiliated with Winky Lux. They don't know who I am, nothing. I just think their products just look cute and I wanted to try them out. So, just in case you were trying to get any ideas. Everything here looks so nice, very girly, so unlike me. So yes, there's a lot in there we're going to explore. Let's see what I get out of this box, and we're going to begin. So, the way I usually do everything, I do my eyes. Eye primer. By the way, I will have a mirror. I gotta see what I'm doing. Alright, so let me try to find the eye primer. Give me a second. Okay, the primer, I believe this, because I'm trying to dig around where it was, is this one's Winky Lux First Base. Oh, it comes like in this small little package. First base, yeah, it's like silver. I have a little mirror here. Okay, so we're gonna try the base and see how it works. Well, okay, apparently I don't need a sponge. You do not. It is a sticky base and it's clear, so even though in the bottle I think it's just a covering, I thought it would have some sort of, you know, color to cover like the veins and the redness. As you can tell, I have a little bit of red. It doesn't cover anything. It's okay. It's alright. Don't you love first impressions? Okay, it's very, very sticky. You can easily blend it in with your fingers, so your finger's going to be your tool, to be honest. Okay, seems like it's a very strong base. It just doesn't cover anything. If that doesn't bother you, this is good. For me, personally, this is one brand I won't do anything of what I would usually do with my products. I would put concealer on top just to have a little bit more coverage, but this is good. Ooh, I can feel the stickiness. So, my dears, this is the base. I'm going to use powder before I can set this base. See, this little one is Winky Lux Medium. Apparently this is a mini foundation powder that contains genuine crushed diamonds for the ultimate coverage and glow. Okay, so when I take this out, the packagings are so cute, very girly, so unlike me. And here it is. It says it's a medium, I guess, mini foundation diamond powder. So this is what it looks like. So far, my first impression, I do not like the packaging because it looks very cheaply made. Like one of those toy ones for children, like maybe children's makeup, that are like maybe like $2. Yeah, I don't like the packaging very well. But you know, the important thing is the product. But I do like the design. Diamond powder and everything else, trying to look girly and glamorous. Yeah, it feels like one of those children things is hard to open. Good Lord, these are times I like really rely on muscle. Okay, that's basically what it looks inside. Let me swatch it. Ooh, it's very soft. Oh, okay. That's swatch. I don't know if the camera's able to pick it up. Hopefully you can see that. So, I'm actually going to use Elamar brush. This could be the same as like a Sigma E40. I'm going to put my brush in here. Very powdery. And I'm going to put it all over the lid. Well, so far, this little bitty, like, powder, I guess it's supposed to be a foundation powder. I'm not sure. I love. This product just shut me up. Because it said, don't worry, you want some coverage? Okay. Yeah, I'm covered. I'm good. Alright. This is approved. Oh, I'm sorry. It was in cheap packaging and I was being sassy. Oh, I'm sorry. It shut me up. And then, let me find because right now, this is how this is looking. Jumbo vest. Alright, so let me see if I can find my eyeshadow in all this. Give me a sec. Okay, I think I found it. It comes in this cute little package with a poodle. This is the Winky Lux coffee palette. And since I do drink coffee, it works. Now, in the back, it says this is a coffee scented palette. We're going to test that in a second. Features neutral shadows in cool and warm tones. Okay. I'm more of a warm tone type of gal, but we can dive in some cool. 9 shades in matte, satin, and shimmer finishes take you from a cup of morning gel to an dinner espresso. And this is cruelty-free, paraffin-free, and gluten-free. Okay, so let me open this up. Okay, it comes like in this cardboard type of packaging. And that's kind of what I'm noticing about this brand. The packaging, they're not really expensive or luxe by any means. They seem a little bit more cheaply made. But the important thing is the products, because that's what you're going to be using anyway. But they do have a cute little design. It says coffee scented. Well, check it. Has pictures of coffees and flowers. I'm just not a fan of flowers though. I'm sorry, I don't. When it comes to the scent, it's not strong like you would with a Too Faced chocolate palette where it's just hits you, you're like, oh! I do smell coffee, but it's so faint. Like, for me to smell it, I have to have the palette like right here in my face. I have to have it this close for me to smell it. Like up here, I don't smell a thing. Oh, see, now I smell the pot because I've been smelling it for a second. But I have to be this close to smell it. So, yeah. Now, this is how the palette looks like. Now, I think just the colors are really good, especially if you're a beginner or if you just don't want to deal with color, you just want simple looks. Or if all you want makeup for is to go to work. Because, you know, for work, or like me, I work in a corporate setting, you cannot be wearing colors, and you got to be as simple and basic as humanly possible. Or if you're a beginner and you're just trying to understand makeup and how it works and what browns will work good for your skin tone, this is an excellent palette to start. Now, this is a first impression. I have not tried anything like this so far. I was shocked. I don't know the lasting power. We're going to find out. But this is a good example of what to look for if you're looking for something neutral. Now, the thing I noticed, the names are not printed, which is what I don't like. I usually like to see what I'm putting on. They do have the names, but in the back. I'm not a fan of that because you're gonna see as I'm putting on, I'm gonna have to be doing this, and that's just too much work. But like I said, so far what I'm noticing about these products, to the primer, to that little powder, to this, the packaging is very, very cheaply made. I think, which I get, I can't be too mad. They're trying to save money. I get it. But if the majority of their money is going to how the products are being used and less on packaging, you know what? I'd be okay with that. Because after you hit pan, which I'm hoping a normal person hits pan, the rest of us YouTubers with a thing full of makeup, but we throw these away anyway, so I get it. I'm gonna read you the names. Try to read what, okay. The way they have it here is it's kind of backwards. Okay, see, that's another thing. Okay, this shade right here is called AFFOGATO, light and sweet and cappuccino. Ooh, we're gonna try the cappuccino. Americano, frappe, and macchiato. If I'm butchering up one, I apologize, and I apologize to Winky Lux. It's just I can't seem to pronounce some, so my apologies. Espresso, let me see. Espresso, cold brew, and double shot. Okay, I'm gonna swatch all these for you. So I'm gonna swatch the first row. Give me a second. This is the first row. As you can tell from the first row, Gato, that looks more like a cover base you put over the lid. So if you don't want to use the other mini powder, if you don't have it, that won't be good. Light and sweet. Oh, it's light and sweet, all right. It has a little bit more pigmentation, but not by much. And cappuccino, it has some pigmentation. It does. All right, let's try the next three. Okay, the middle shades tend to have a little bit more pigmentation. Like Americano seems to be a little bit more like a nice satiny type of color. Frappe, ooh, it looks like it has some nice shine. Maybe using that today. And then macchiato, that's a very cool tone color. Wow, that's really cool tone. So we're gonna see that. Yep, we're seeing some cool tones. Oh wow, okay. Well, espresso is like a nice, like, depending on your skin tone, it could be a crease color. Cold brew, that's extremely cool. So I'm not quite sure how to use that. Maybe on the lid, or maybe like an accent. And double shot is very clean, very dark. So that would be good for like a good smoky eye. So those are my thoughts on there. I'm going to be testing pigmentation. If it's smooth applied on the skin. The only thing I cannot tell you is lasting power due that I've never tried these before. So I'm going to go back and use the same Alamar. And looking at this, I'm going to try the light one. The lightest one just to put on the crease. So I'm going to use this color. Once again, it is AFFOGATO. Let's see. Well, so far my first impression is that the application is very easy. It's just like the other powder. It's very, very smooth. It goes on. But at least for my skin tone, or darker, you have to really build it up for anything to be seen. And even with that, it's like not really showing too much. This is the light range. The middle is the middle range. And this is for dark. So you can do whatever you want. But I'm thinking, you know, this is for our first princess, our medium princesses, and our deepest queens. So yeah, that's what I'm noticing here. Now, when I'm doing this first impression, I'm going to try as many of the shadows as possible, which is why I stated I don't know how this look is going to come out. But it's just really light. So it's a good first base. So let me try the middle row. Mix, Americano, and Macchiato. Using the same brush. And I'm going to put it on the crease like I did on AFFOGATO. And let's see how it looks. There we go. Now we have a little bit more pigmentation. If you're my skin tone, the first row I think is good as a base, but to actually have an actual color, I think your middle one is going to be your friend. See, now I got a little too dark. Yeah, wow, yeah, it's a little bit too dark now. We're going to to try to lighten it up just a tad. So what I'm going to do is possibly go back to one of those. So let me get a different brush. I'm going to grab another E40 and let me see. Let me mix something. Let me mix cappuccino and affogato. Just so I can lighten it up just a tad. After all, it's only Sunday morning, and I'm going to put it on top just to see if it'll calm it down just a tad. So we at least know the shade range. If you're my skin tone, it will come up. And if you're in the deep complexions, it may just come up, or it may result as it happened to me on the first rub there, but not so much. So it just depends on your skin tone. So far, this is the look coming out with the crease. So let's jump into the lid. So for the lid, I'm kind of curious about cold blue, because it's a very cool tone type of look. A Sigma E55 eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go into here. And I'm going to put this all over the lid. Well, that's pigmented. Wow, it is very pigmented, as you can tell. Alright then. Now, if you want to leave it like this, that's fine, but since I'm in a testing first impression mode, I'm going to try more colors, because getting fun. Sorry, I'm not into cool tones at all, but that's actually going very well. Alright then. Alright, I want to try a little bit of the darker shade. I'm curious about Espresso, so I'm going to put it right here in the outer corner just to see what it does, what's the pigmentation, because it looks dark in the pan, but we'll see. I'll be using a Sigma E55. Now, the thing I'm noticing about these shadows, so far all of them are very smooth, they're easy to be applied, very easy to blend. So this seems like a very excellent beginner palette, just so you know. I don't see that as doing much, do you? Alright then, so maybe it'll work better by itself, maybe, but with the, unless the cool tone is kind of, it's not very pigmented, so let me try a different color. I'm trying to think what other color that we haven't tried. Let's just be bold and try this one that's supposedly called Espresso. On the same as what we did with the, yeah, sorry, the way these names are so weird. Yeah, I think this is Espresso and this is Double Shot. No, wait, I think this is Double Shot and that's Espresso. I'm so sorry. The way they have, now you see why I prefer the names being on here? Ugh, getting all confused. That has pigmentation. Let me actually go back to the Sigma E40 and let's blend everything. It's a little bit harsh. Well, so far all these colors have around the same theme. They're very smooth, they're buttery, they're easy to blend. I'm not struggling. It's very good. Now I'm going to go back, beef up the crease just a little bit. So I'm going to go back to these two colors with the LMR. And then go back to the two lightest ones, just to lighten it up again. Okay, this is starting to be a very night out, smoky look with all these colors. Okay then, now I do want to try the sparkly ones. Now, just a little FYI with this one, which is Espresso, it is like a black and it looks like there's glitter there, but it doesn't translate into the eye because there's like no glitter. So if you're into, oh, there's glitter sparkles, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't even show up, just a little FYI there. I'm going to go into this middle shade, which is Frappe. I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to put it all in the inner corner just to see if it shows up and what it does. So far I love it. I'll be right back. I'm going to bring MAC Fix Plus and I'm going to try putting it all over with it and see if it intensifies. Give me a second. Okay, I am back. I have a MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to be using a MAC 242. Go back into that shade. And let's see if it intensifies. It's a little bit of a difference, don't you think? What's your thoughts? Here's the difference. It's not as pop as I usually would like. This is more like a maybe one level up to a natural look, but not as shiny as I would like. but it's okay. This would be like a good palette, like I said, for work. It's nothing too poppy. It's just very natural, but you can build it up like I did with black. Alright, my dears, and I think this is as intensified that particular shadow is going to be. So, and I think for the top lid, I think I ordered something for brows. I'm not sure. Give me a second. And actually, I didn't order anything for brows. Apparently, I somehow missed that. So, if you give me a second, I'm going to put on some brows, and I'll be right back and do that. It's not a Winky Lux product, so give me a second. Now, I'm back with my brows, and we're going to do the brow bone. I'm going to be using a Sigma E30. The layers are like rubbed off. I'm going to try this middle shade. It is light and sweet. Oh, that looks like a nice color. Very nice. So far, I like it's a nice subtle lightness. Very good. Okay, next I usually would try a liner, but I did not order a liner, so I don't know what happened. I can't remember if there just wasn't a liner on the site or I just didn't order it. So we're gonna go straight into the mascara. So first things first, just like anything else, I have very flat lashes. I'm gonna try to curl them up with my curlers. Now usually my normal routines I would put primer and then the actual mascara, but we're testing products. You might not need it, who knows? As indicated, so far the products have surprised me. You know, first impression is going well. A couple of the shadows are a little interesting as we know, but you know, a lot of it just keep in mind of what you like. Okay. I have so big. It has a picture of like so basic and so extra. So this claims is 94% saw extreme lengthening, 100 saw instant and buildable volume, 95% saw visible lift, which is what I need, and 96% experienced zero flaking. Results absorbed in a consumer panel survey on 31 women after 2 weeks. Large claims, Winky Lux. And so on the back is a Winky Lux So Extra Velvet Plush Mascara. Ooh, I like velvet. Not your basic lash lengthener. So extra, this velvety mascara brings all the boys to the yard. Ooh, I'm gonna have boys, alright. Actually, no, I prefer men. Where 94% saw extreme lengthening when using this product. So, let's see how this looks like. So far, everything looks like a very basic packaging. So far, that's the one flaw in this line. The packaging is very, very basic, but the products seem to work. So, and that's the important thing. So, it comes in this purple, which is my favorite color. Well, my second favorite color. My favorite color is blue, but it has some pictures of lashes, the eyes, So Extra Velvet Plush Mascara. Here's the shape of the wand. Decent shape, not too big, not too small. Doesn't seem pokey, so let's see. And so far the claims are true. I lift them up because my lashes are really straight. It's very hard for them to be lifted. Very nice, very black. It does lengthen. Oh wow. So far this product has done a few things. The packaging, but then it basically is telling me, shh. It basically shut me up. Okay. It shuts me up. Yes, ma'am. So far, this mascara, I like. Let's see what it does until the end of the video. Let's see if it stays up. Since that's the only close to first impression product. Long last thing I can actually do. So, give me a second. I'm going to go and clean up. And we'll be back. And we're going to start with the base. Okay, I am back. I'm nice and cleaned up. So, we're going to start with primer. Now, this primer, I ain't gonna lie, I've been having an eye on it for a while because advertised it has this cute little ice cream on it. So, yes. And I know Todd did a review on it, but I haven't seen much of anybody else do it. So, we're going to check to see if this is good. If it'll perform just like the other products. Open me up, basically shutting me up. Okay, well, the packaging is still cheap, not as cheap as the other ones, so they improved a little bit. And it says Winky Lux Whipped Cream Primer. And it's from New York, New York. Distributed by Glow Concept New York. Okay. Wow. Opening it. That's just how it looks out of the package. Okay. So this is going to be an interesting product to try. I'm kind of nervous. Ooh, it feels very fluffy. coat, honestly. The closest thing I can describe this, besides being nice, soft, and very fluffy, very like blendable into your skin, it just melts right in. Ooh, I like this primer. Is the Maybelline Dream Matte foundations. Those foundations are mousse consistency. This, I won't say it's mousse. I think it's right. It is very whipped, like ice cream. That's probably why they have it like that. It's clear, so even though it's pink, it goes clear. Primer's on. You feel very nice. There's no scent to it, so if you're sensitive to scents, there's none. It's very whippy, like I said. It's whipped cream. Oh, it's a whipped cream, all right. Now, the thing that I noticed, it doesn't hide pores or anything like that, but it leaves your skin very, very soft and very smooth. Like a baby's bottom. Just like a baby. So this, I like. Okay, now normally I would go ahead and put a liquid foundation. I do not have a liquid foundation. What they have is powder. Now, I usually do use powders to set my foundation if I want a little bit more coverage, but today I'm going to be out of the box. Like I said, this is all one brand, Winky Lux, so it's literally going straight with powder. And let's see how it is with coverage. So far it's been shutting me up. So this is the Diamond Powders, our girl's best friend. It's in shade medium. Chose medium, so this will either come out being too light, too dark, or just right. We'll find out. But it says this lightweight foundation powder contains genuine crushed diamonds, just like with the medium eyes base that we use for the eyes, for the ultimate coverage and glow. It says it has coverage. We're gonna find out. Special diamonds technology eliminates skin while diffusing imperfections, leaving a soft focus effect with a shine-free finish. Ooh. Now, just a little FYI, I'm looking a little bit in the ingredients. It does have talc and it does have mica. I know that's a controversy, so letting you know. Magnesium and a couple other things I don't really know. Diamond powder, silica. Well, this particular one, unlike the other one, the claim is cruelty-free and paraben-free. So, just letting you know. Same thing. Cheap packaging. Winky Lux is gold. It has that little diamond there. Oh, we'll see. Opening it up. So this is what it looks like once you first open it. I believe that's a sponge. I'm not a real big fan of these. I prefer whatever I have, but we'll try it just to see what I think. It does have a sifter, and this is how it looks like new. It has the word Winky Lux on it. So we're gonna take a little bit of the powder. And let's see how it looks with just this. Nope, not a fan of this. Let me get a brush. I'm going to be using my Mr. Right Too Faced brush, the perfect powder brush. Well, it looks like I picked the perfect color for me because it's like blending in. Maybe I should have picked a darker color. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to mention, I guess I didn't order a concealer. Yeah, apparently I didn't order concealer, so we're going to be concealer free today. Well, so far, like even though this is medium, I may have needed one shade up because it's not really covering anything, but it is evening me out. So I may have to order a darker shade next time. But this looks like a good powder to put over my liquid foundations. This will be good. That way, in case I do have the perfect shade, this just sets everything in. But I'm gonna try that other one that actually covered like really well that I used for my base, that little one. This one, because this one technically can be put as a foundation as well, I believe. And just put it on top of this one, because this one didn't really cover anything. It just evened me out just a little bit. So far, that's the one product I'm like, and of course, trying to open it, I drove my finger in here. Okay, let me put my brush in here. And let's see if this helps. Okay, I actually like this on top because it actually covered a little bit more than the other one. So I'm thinking with this one, I need to order a darker shade, but I'm still going to use this one just on my regular liquid foundations. And I just want to set, I don't want to make these too dark. So this will be good here, but I will order a darker one. This, I'm going to try trying to see if they have a bigger one for this, because this actually worked out really well. Like, it's not, you know, the color that I usually use, because I usually do buy like one shade darker for me, I know. But just for the skin type I have, it did cover up like a lot of my redness and stuff. Okay, like I said, the only thing bad about this one is the opening and that packaging, because it's like, ugh. Fix the packaging. Ugh. Next, we're gonna try the bronzer. Keep in mind, I order these online and I try to gauge what my color would be. Okay, this is the bronzer. And this is one of the things that's the coffee theme, the Coffee Bronzer Espresso. It says, go ahead and indulge this yummy coffee scented bronzer in espresso. We're gonna test the smell because on the eyeshadow it was like very faint. It's deep and rich, so buildable, it doubles as a contour powder. Ooh, they have some claims, don't they? Okay, same cheap packaging. We know we're seeing a theme here with this brand. Packaging sucks. Let's just say it sucks. But the product seems to be very good. So it comes in the same one like it did with the regular foundation. So for me, I'm really gonna have to read what each one says. Coffee bronzer espresso. Okay. What shade is this? Espresso. I think I may have ordered it too dark. See, the other one was too light, this one may be too dark. Oh, wait. You never know, I could be wrong. Ooh, this seems to have a little bit of shimmer in it. I don't know if you're able to catch it with the camera. That's how it looks. So, I'm going to use my IT Cosmetic Ultra Brush. Now, this seems a little dark, so I'm going to be very, very light-handed. No fallout, so that's good. Let's see how it looks. Hold your breath. But this I think will work. Like this, I will still keep it bleach. So next time if I do order from them again, this one I'm gonna go one shade lighter. But you know, I know now. But it still works out nicely. I just have to like, for me personally, I would just have to pick another bronzer that I have in my collection that's a little bit lighter and just mix both of them. It works out fine. The only thing I noticed about this one, it does have some red tones in here, so I think this will be beautiful for deep complexions. But for me, I have to be very, very light and very careful. But the thing I noticed about this particular product, unlike the shadows and the other powders that we use, is not as easy to blend out. You do have to work with it a little bit more than usual. So this is the one product that it didn't shut me up. It's one of these to where it's a nice color, it's blend, but you like I'm using the Moda to try to blend everything, and it does blend, but I have to kind of keep working at it. And I know if you're the type of person that likes to do things quickly and out the door, this is not going to work out. But it's a nice color. I just have to, for my skin tone, just blend it with something lighter. But other than that, it's nice. Oh, we didn't do the smell test, did we? Because right here, it's not like the toothpaste has indicated. I don't smell it. Okay, I have to be like this to smell the coffee. I guess it's your preference. If you don't like a lot of fragrance in your products, but you like a little bit, just a little bit, but not where you're going to be knocked out from it, this will be good. Me, I prefer being knocked out because right that way I can enjoy the experience, especially since I do my makeup Monday to Friday really early in the morning to go to work, especially some coffee, that would help. But I feel like this. But other than that's pretty nice. I'm going to finish up my under eye real quick. I'm going to be using a Lux Mini Round 141, and I'm actually going to be mixing this color, which is Macchiato and Cappuccino, and I'm going to put it all underneath here. It's kind of light, so let me get a little bit darker. I'm going to add a little bit of this espresso, just curious. Ooh, I like it. I do like espresso for the bottom. I'm sorry, this is double shot. Ugh, I wish they had the names up here. Sorry, this is double shot. I do like it. The thing about this one is very buildable, so that's what I'm saying. On top of a darker color, it's not going to show up, which is why we had issues earlier. By itself, it's actually really nice, and I had to keep going in a couple of times to make it like this pigmented, but you know, it's okay. I'll be using a Luxie brush 209 just to blend. I'm not adding any product, just to blend bottom lash line. One of the things I am noticing with this palette is that it doesn't have any fallout. So actually, if you are the type of person that does your base first, like your face and then your eyes, this palette will actually be really good and not mess you up. So just a little FYI. One of the few palettes I found that to actually be true. So I like the blendability. Like I said, this shadow for blending, fantastic. I like. I used to wish the scent was a little bit more, but that's just personal preference. I can't forget my inner corner, so I'm going to be doing these two, which is AFFOGATO and Light and Sweet. Put it in inner corners. And then I'm going to go back with that mascara. So far, it still has my top lashes up. Impressive. Okay, the thing about this one that I do gotta say I noticed, this is not very good for your bottom lashes because the wand is really big and really thick, and our lower lashes are usually really small, so it's kind of hard to grab everything. So I don't like this for the bottom lashes. I prefer a smaller one. But for the top, yes. So just the bottom, no. But that's okay. The majority of mascaras is rare that you're able to find that can do both. And then there's some people who just don't even touch their bottom lashes. Me, I just think a look is complete with a bottom mascara on, so that's just me. But it just depends on what fits you, your liking, in your face. I did not order any blush. Blush, in my opinion, is optional. Blush is really good. If you're blush, you can use any type of blush that you like because it does bring life to the face. For me, it depends on my mood. Even in my regular makeup, I don't always use blush all the time. I just don't. So it does have a highlighter. Not in here, like at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a phone call. My highlighter didn't show up. So, no highlighter. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna step away for a second because highlighter is just my thing. I'm gonna put some highlighter and I'll be right back since it won't be a Winky Lux because for some reason, it's not in my box. I'm like checking everything, I'm checking. There's no highlighter. I forgot. I mean, it happens. So what that's going to mean is that I will be doing another video with the highlighter to let you know what I think, since it didn't show up. So give me a second. Okay, I'm back, my dears. I have some nice highlight on. So let's look what else is in here. The rest of the line is actually lip glosses and lipsticks, and some is coffee. But I'm going to do a try on all of them today, so I do have a makeup wipe. That way you can see what they have. I don't have every lipstick or lip gloss ever, but a lot of their theme is lip balming. To me, it's fantastic because that helps your lips be nice and smooth. Now, it's best to exfoliate because with any lip product, I don't care what it is, it becomes nice and smooth and easier to apply. This one is Winky Lux Glimmer Balm. This is a balm, so we're going to try this first. It looks like a little pill. It does. It's in the shade okay. When you assure me, it wasn't kidding. I know, right? Oh, okay, so let's see how it looks on the lips. I'm so excited. Things I've noticed, this one actually has more of a scent than the other ones. As you can tell, this is very glittery and shiny. Ooh, I think this is going to become my favorite. It leaves your lips, it doesn't have like this glitter. I think this is more infused like maybe inside the formula, but it doesn't transfer to the lips. It gave me that little subtle balmy pinkish color. As I indicated in a couple other products, a couple of these things you could do it as a no makeup look or just a few things out the door, because even yesterday I didn't wear makeup, but I would wear, you know, maybe like a little tinted lip balm, almost the same color as my lips, maybe some mascara out the door. I do have those days, you know. Very nice. This is an A+ and a very attractive lipstick. I absolutely love. Now you see why I was interested into Winky Lux. A lot of their products are very innovative. Yes, this is where the try-ons are going to be interesting. This is a color enhancing peach balm. It's enhancing. It has confetti apparently. It has another pill form. The only difference what I do like is that they at least color. That way I won't confuse myself, because I will confuse myself. Ooh. Now this one has like confetti and all that on there. Let's see what he does with the other one. Actually, you know what? You know what? No. Before I do that, let me take this one off. Even though it's balmy, but it does have some color, so we don't want it to affect the other one, you know? Alright, this one, let's see. Ooh, I just love. See, this one's a true balm. It doesn't have any tint, unlike the rose one. This is just simply clear. So if you just want something just to, like, if you have lipstick underneath and you just want to smooth it out, this would be a good product to do. Or you just want to, you feel your lips being kind of dry, you don't want any color, you don't want any fuss, it's just a regular lip balm, this would be very good. And it's very soft, and like I said, it's clear, and it has that confetti. Yes, I like it. And I'm not sure, I think one of these was limited edition. I'll put it up here when I find which one it was. Okay, this one I believe is the actual lipstick. This one isn't, I'm going to put it up here, I do apologize if I butcher it. AUTISM. Now this one, like, I'm noticing a lot of their lipstick things are like in these peel forms, but this one has two colors. Ooh. I did get a nude because I wanted to see how the nude worked. I wanted something that was versatile, not just get a blue lipstick or something like that I only use once in a while. Yeah. So, and this is these are all minis, I believe. This is Creamy Dreamy E18166 because I do have quite a bit of a makeup collection, so I need things smaller I can go through them. But if you don't have a big makeup collection, I think they do have a full size. This is a mini, I believe. Let's see how it looks. I think I picked something too soft because it's like barely showing up. Because I do have lips that have a little bit of a tinted, like purpley rose, so trying to see if it builds up. It's very creamy, very smooth though. That's how it looks like on its own. If you don't have a lot of color to your lips, this would be very good. This may be a touch too light for me. I may have to get a darker one. You see the theme here? Should have got something softer, lighter, darker. Yeah, does not think so. But this is actually really good. I like how it looks. Or it could be one of those same thing as a theme we're going. No makeup look, put something on your lips, feel soft, go out the door. The other coffee and theme in this line, the Coffee Glazed. This is the lip gloss. Beautiful color, isn't it? And I'm going to put it on top. Ooh, I just noticed they do have the glue. I'm going to put it on top and let's see if it gives any coverage. See, this I can smell the coffee. I can. It's not whooping you, but if it's right here, you can smell it. Now all of these have about the same consistency, nice, soft, a little bit of sheer. So what I'm going to do, and this is how it looks with both of those, by the way. Now I do like how that rose one gave me some color, so I'm going to put that one on top and then this. I love how they color code them. So this is what I plan to do. This is the rose one. I'm going to put it on top. They're so smooth and creamy. These may become one of my favorites. And then I'm going to put the coffee infused on top of that. Nice, smooth, natural look. And that's all the products that I bought from the Winky Lux collection. Now I'm going to make sure everything's smooth in and melted in and natural. So I'm going to be using a non-Winky Lux product, Max Fix Plus. And I did not order a setting spray. I don't think they make a setting spray. I need to double check. I'll put the notes up here if they do or do not, but I didn't order one. And I will be using the Versace Rose Mist Skin Mist. It has 24 Gold Infused Hydrate, Prime, and Set. Because I do use this lately to before my makeup foundation. So with this, just so you know, a little bit away from your face. And it smells like cream and peaches. It's fantastic. And now I'm going to let everything set. And give me a second. Let me fix my hair up. And then I'll give you my final thought. Well, welcome back. As I stated, I went ahead, got my hair down, combed it out. I know, me and my bows. I love my bows. The primer, the eye primer, I do like it. It surprised me. It has no color or anything like that, but it's very sticky. But it actually works. Like, you know, like, oh, this is going to give me some long lasting. How long? I don't know. This is my first impression, but I do like it. But if you're like me, just go ahead and just put concealer on top. You have the main purpose of this. I'm not a fan of the packaging, but you know, it does its job. So for me, this is a yes. This Winky Lux Diamond Powder. It's in the shade medium. I do like it. I hate the packaging. That's the thing, because it looks like kid packaging. Kid makeup packaging to be exact. I don't like that. Change it, Winky Lux. And also, even if it look kind of cheaply, at least make it easy where I'm not like about to strain and hurt the product and hurt myself trying to get things open. So I'm just don't like the packaging. But the product itself is wonderful. It covered what I needed even after this particular primer. I like it, and even helped with my foundation powder. Like now that, you know, it's been a little bit and it's gone into my skin, I do like it. It covers, I would say it's a light coverage, and I'm not used to that, but this I actually do like. So this is a yes, and I will be using this a lot. I'm gonna try to investigate if they have a bigger one. Mix it with others and build it up. Not chunky, no anything, is nice and smooth, so this is definitely a recommend. And it fits all in this cute little bag. Holographic. And that is all that came in today's one brand Winky Lux tutorial. I still gotta get with that highlighter and see what happens. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you like one of these one brand first impressions, tutorials, my thoughts, applications, so let me know. Comment below. And thank you so much. Remember, consider subscribing. And also, if you've tried anything from Winky Lux, what was your first impression? Like, what were your thoughts? I'm interested. And if you're a completely different skin tone from me, please let me know, and let me know how the products worked out for you. Did I do something different than you did? Let me know. Comment below. I'm kind of curious, because I'm actually going to try these with like other products and concealers and see how it works on top of that. So I will be in experimenting mode. But thank you so much, and remember, one last thing. Be safe, be kind, be careful. I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you on the next video. And remember, if you want to see something or have any ideas, let me know. Comment below. See you next time.